Welcome to Divine Earth Stories, where ancient wisdom meets modern reflection. I'm Arjun, and today we're exploring a powerful Telugu fable about choices and consequences.
And I'm Maya. Today's story is called Devatal Bahumati, or The God's Gift, a tale about a horse, a deer, and the price of vengeance.
Long ago, in the lush forests of ancient India, there lived a magnificent horse with a flowing mane and powerful legs. He roamed freely across meadows and valleys, proud of his strength and beauty.
In the same forest lived a majestic deer with impressive antlers. The deer would often graze in the same meadows as the horse, and over time, a bitter rivalry developed between them.
The horse became increasingly resentful of the deer. Perhaps it was the way other animals admired the deer's elegant antlers, or maybe it was simply that the deer sometimes ate the sweetest patches of grass first.
One day, after a particularly heated confrontation, the horse decided he could no longer tolerate the deer's presence. His heart burning with anger, he sought a way to eliminate his rival once and for all.
The horse had observed humans in the forest. He had seen their weapons and witnessed their skill as hunters. In a moment of vengeful determination, he approached a hunter who was known throughout the region for his prowess.
The horse approached the hunter and neighed, communicating through gestures and movements. "Help me defeat my enemy, the deer with the magnificent antlers. I will carry you on my back so you can catch him."
The hunter, seeing an opportunity, smiled knowingly. "I will help you, but first, you must allow me to place this bit in your mouth and this saddle on your back. Only then can I properly hunt the deer."
Without hesitation, blinded by his desire for revenge, the horse agreed. The cold metal bit was placed between his teeth, and the heavy saddle was strapped to his back for the first time.
The hunter mounted the horse, and together they pursued the deer. With the hunter's aim and the horse's speed, they quickly caught up to the unsuspecting deer. The hunter drew his bow and struck the deer down.
The horse felt a momentary surge of triumph as he watched his rival fall. His revenge was complete. Now he turned to the hunter and gestured for him to remove the bitten saddle. "Our deal is done," his eyes seemed to say.
But the hunter merely laughed. "Why would I release such a valuable asset?" he said. "With you under my control, I can hunt many more animals and carry heavy loads back to my village. You are mine now."
It was at that moment the horse realized the terrible price of his vengeance. In his haste to defeat his enemy, he had sacrificed his own freedom. The bit stayed in his mouth, the saddle on his back, and he became the hunter's possession from that day forward.
The gods watched this unfold from above, and they said, "This is our gift to those who let hatred guide their actions, the natural consequence of their choices."
And that's why this tale is called Devatal Bahumati, the God's Gift, though it's a gift with a bitter lesson attached.
This story resonates so deeply because it speaks to something fundamental in human nature, doesn't it? The way our emotions can cloud our judgment.
Absolutely. The horse was so consumed by rivalry and the desire for revenge that he couldn't see the trap he was walking into. How often do we humans do the same? Sacrifice our long-term well-being for short-term satisfaction?
That's such a powerful observation. The story teaches us that when we act out of hatred or vengeance, we often end up harming ourselves more than our perceived enemies.
And there's another layer, too, about how we sometimes willingly give up our freedom and autonomy to achieve goals that ultimately don't serve us. The horse literally put the bit in his own mouth.
What strikes me is how the hunter represents those who exploit others' weaknesses. He saw the horse's hatred as an opportunity and took advantage of it.
That's true. Perhaps the story is also warning us to be careful about who we ask for help and what price we're willing to pay for it. Not everyone who offers assistance has our best interests at heart.
This ancient wisdom from Telugu culture reminds us to pause before acting on strong emotions, to consider the consequences of our choices, and to be wary of sacrificing our freedom for temporary satisfaction.
As we reflect on this story in our modern context, perhaps we can ask ourselves, Where in our lives might we be putting metaphorical bits in our mouths? What freedoms are we trading away in pursuit of goals that may not truly serve us?
That's a question worth contemplating. Thank you for joining us today on Divine Earth Stories. I'm Arjun.
And I'm Maya. Until next time, may the wisdom of ancient stories guide your modern path.
Remember to subscribe for more tales of wisdom from around the world. Divine Earth Stories is a production dedicated to keeping ancient wisdom alive in contemporary hearts.